Hello everyone, I'm explaining the example hello world. So on the beginner.c.cc website, on the right side we have example. It's called lesson 7, displaying data on OLED, and it comes to this point. Equally, you can scroll down to get to that point of the page. It's a very long page. Before we can display anything, we need to install the library, and this is the position of the screen, and you have seen it on your kits. The library is called U8G2, and the way that we find that is from the menu library manager from the software IDE. I will show it in a second. I just scroll down. The first step would be to make sure that this library is added to your software. Then we can have a look at the example code that we have here. So you can select on the copy to clipboard here on the right corner top side, or you can equally grab everything that you can see here. Don't miss any part, because these initial parts are very important. I see some students copy the code from the beginning of void loop, but they are missing that part and they are getting errors. These steps are very important because we are using things that need them in place before we can do it. So I'm going to click on the copy to clipboard, but you can do it also by just grabbing it. Just make sure that everything is grabbed, not the text on the top, but here in the black screen part. Then you go to your IDE, and then you paste the code here, and from the menu tools and then manage libraries. If you are on Mac, it will be slightly different, but once you find the library manager, it will be similar to this one here. And then on the space that we have here, if you put that sorry, I didn't grab that name. Well, it is UG2. It was U8G2, sorry, U8G2. You put that name there and then press enter. A group of libraries that are related to that number comes up, and the one that we need is called U8G2 by Oliver. Leave the version as default and press the install. I don't have the install working for me because I already have installed it before, but for you this one will be activated. You press it and wait for a few seconds, then it will be added to your software. Then when you have it in place working, you can just verify and upload it. All right. If you don't have the library in place, this line will be highlighted with some pink color, purple color. That means that the library is not properly included. Then you have to check that. If you look at your display screen, you should have the hello world displayed like that. Now, I explained in the class different functions that are used in this small example. You can play around with functions. For example, this one here is the cursor position. So if you change 0 to 0, things might differ. I want you to explore it by yourself and change the font, change the position, and change the text that you have here. Later on, I'm going to ask you to create some characters, and then also one thing that we can do is we can read from the acceleration sensors and display the values that are coming to the display screen, or we can have a ball that can roll around based on the movement of this kit. So there are lots of fun stuff we can do, and good luck, enjoy it.